We're out here in my backyard today. It's a beautiful day. It's Monday. We got hummingbirds. Tons of hummingbirds up there. Oh, it flew away. It's okay. We got tons of hummingbirds out here. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's a beautiful day. And we got hummingbirds. But I wanted to share this video with you guys today. Look at these big pots. We got some goodies here. I just got these 25-gallon pots that I got from this hydroponic store. It's a great location. They got some really hard to find stuff. I'll put a description down below of where you can find these big pots, because I tried looking everywhere. Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. Nobody, Start Nursery, nobody carried these big pots. And these pots are really nice. I'll put the description down below of where you can find these big pots. And they got some really good stuff, some hard to find stuff, like lots of down to earth products, lots of nutrients. I got myself some legibonite. You guys should really get this. Let me tell you why you should get this. This right here, by adding like a teaspoon or two, will encourage your trees to take up more water and more nutrients by just adding this. It really made a difference in my backyard, and you guys should try this. But let me show you what's been going on in my backyard. I bought this beautiful Loquat. Look how beautiful this guy is. This guy is real nice. It got some nice foliage, nice trunk, and it's a really beauty. There's a guy that's selling beautiful trees. You guys should come and check him out. He has a lot of loquats, a lot of different types of fruit trees he has some really nice trees. And you guys should go check him out. I know a lot of people ask me, where do I get my loquat from? That's where. I'll put his number, give him a call. He's in the outdoor swap meet. He has really nice trees, so you guys should go check him out. Yeah, this guy right here. I think this is a good location to plant this. It gets a little bit of the afternoon shade, but afternoon sun. But yeah, this is gonna get a really nice shade from this big mesquite tree. There's grapes on this little grapevine. Look, come in here. You see these? These are flowers which are gonna turn into grapes. These little things. But look at my grapevine. This is one of my uncle's. My uncle gave me this grapevine about a year ago. It's growing. It's turned out real beautiful. And it's starting to produce fruit. And that's one of the things that I want you guys to encourage you guys to get out there and just start planting. And it's coming out real nice. I want to transfer my loquat into this big pot. And what I'm trying to do different is I'm trying to get these trees acclimated to where I'm gonna plant it. You know, some of us buy a tree and are excited to get that thing on the ground, but I find that to be a little rough on the trees, because not only do they gotta produce foliage, produce roots, get acclimated to the environment, and also adapt to the soil. Like, they're doing a lot, and produce fruit and flowers. So they're doing a lot of things. But I'm taking it one step at a time by just starting off by putting the tree in good soil. You know, putting it in a bigger pot, good soil. Oh, look, hummingbirds. There's lots. They're still back up there. I don't know if you guys can get them, see? Hummingbirds. They just come out here and just hang out. So if you just want hummingbirds to come and hang out with you, plant a bottle bush tree. You won't regret it. They're native out here. They'll take this clay soil, plant it anywhere. Great shade tree. Beautiful sight. Beautiful. See, I'm gonna use this type of brand of soil. It's called Ocean Farms potting soil. This stuff is really good. So that's what I'm gonna use for the soil to up top my loquat. And then I'm gonna let it sit there for about a month or two. Let it get adapted to the environment, its climate, the soil, some good food, some good water. They start pushing out growth. Once I see it start pushing out growth, that's when I'm gonna begin to dig my hole and plant it. You know, for example, right here, I'm letting this dragon fruit get acclimated to its environment. Right here in the shade, it gets filtered sun, and it's starting to push out growth. I just barely bought this, and look, it's growing. It got a little bud spurt right there, little growth spurt right there, and it's growing. So, you know, I know you guys are excited to get these trees. As soon as you buy it, you plant it, and it struggles, you know. It struggles for a few months. It's not even looking good. It's looking bad because it's trying to take up water. It's trying to push roots. It's trying to push growth. So just leave it there. Let it get acclimated. Put in some good soil. Up pot it. And once you start seeing it look good, then you could plant it. So that's what I'm doing different. And it's starting to show. Look at this apricot. This thing is nice. It's nice and green. It likes it there. And it's just such a beautiful day today. And look at the hummingbird's back. Right here, babe. Oh! And I'm telling you guys, these things, hummingbirds. Hey, check out my new shoes. I got the Pablo Escobar's 3000. Look, I'm just feeling myself today. Look, just some nice shoes. But yeah, you know, I encourage you guys to plant a lot of shade trees in your backyard. You know, we're out here in the desert in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a desert out here. And trees struggle to grow out here, you know. And trees struggle to grow out here in the pure sun. Believe me, look. This is what I call my graveyard of trees, man. This is the graveyard of trees. Graveyard of trees. Why? Because this is where I take all my dead trees that didn't make it, you know. So I could tell you a thing about growing trees. I don't consider myself an expert, but I will tell you what grows and what doesn't, because I obviously tried it myself. We got a dead tree right here, you know. And don't get discouraged if you kill a tree or two. It'll just make you a better gardener in the process. You know, you understand what works. You don't understand what works. You'll do something different in the next time. But here we got a dead tree. It's my graveyard of trees. We got another one. This one my dogs ate it. See, you could tell my dogs came out here and chewed this tree in half and pulled out the skin. They peeled it all the way back. So that's when I started putting guard fences around my trees. If you guys look over here, it's something that I'm working on. I'm gonna start putting little fences around these trees because, man, I'm telling you, if you got dogs, expect the worst, because you might not think they're gonna eat your trees, but you're gonna come out here and notice that your tree is half eaten. So, you know, protect your trees so they could continue to grow and not get eaten by dogs, because I got at least like 3 trees that got eaten by my dogs. But yeah, you know, if you kill a tree, that's fine. That'll make you a better gardener in the process. A tree that I really recommend you guys should plant is this mesquite trees. You know, all you do is dig a hole and plant it. They're native out here. they'll grow pretty fast. You know, I got this guy like last year, half the size, and it grew double the size. Beautiful tree. And also, good fact about the mesquite tree is when the leaves falls, that puts nitrogen in your soil. You know, that's good mulch. They lose their leaves in the winter time and come back in the spring, but you could use that as mulch. When the leaves fall, that adds nitrogen. And I'm also working something there because I wanted to produce some shade so I can later grow some stuff around here. But yeah, I'm trying to make this, my graveyard of trees, into a mango plantation once this tree becomes big and gives me more shade. You know, I'm slowly making this into rich soil by adding coffee grounds. You know, when you ever go to Starbucks, ask them for free coffee grounds, they'll be more than happy to give them to you. So I'm slowly turning this into some rich, good soil, a nice environment with some shade so I can plant mangoes and some tropicals here. It's gonna be look real nice. But yeah, let me show you what else is growing. This is my 10 feet tall Myers lemons. And I already took out all the lemons from this tree. And you can see some down there. But if you come in closer, this tree is loaded with flowers and baby lemons growing in the process. Check it out. Look at all these flowers up here. Some baby lemons is covered with them. You could always see bees working and flying around my trees. So yeah, you know, I think this was the expiration of my addiction to growing fruit trees. Because when I bought this house, it came with this Meyer lemon, and it was only like 5 feet tall, about to die. It had no leaves, it was trunks, it was sticks, it was half the size. And over the time, of course, you know, I started watering, you know, feeding it, and it got double the size, and it's producing tons of lemons. Oh no. They came out here, they heard the dog. Check out this Mexican limes, bear limes. It's starting to grow. Look, has tons of flowers on it. So when you see your hard labor pay off, you know, the fruits of your labor, you know, you get happy. You get even more encouraged to start growing because you see results. But yeah, this is my Mexican bears line, and it's loaded with flowers. So we're gonna see lots of limes this year. So out here we got another native. This is the Palo Verde, and you guys should plant shade trees, you know. We're out here in the middle of the desert. Most plants don't thrive out here in the middle of the desert. If you have a backyard and it's just pure clay soil, a flat lot, rocks, in middle in the open, no shade, your trees are gonna have a hard time growing. So start planting some shade trees. This guy right here is really beautiful. It has some nice little yellow flowers that it throws off. It's evergreen. It stays green all year round. See, the neighbor has a nice 15 tall one over there, and it's just nice. Oh, check out my row of pomegranates. This is Pomegranate Valley right here. I got like 7 pomegranates, 5 different varieties, and they're beautiful right now. Look, they're loaded with flowers. This right here is my wonderful pomegranate. This is my ultra sweet pomegranate, and it's blooming. Has tons of flowers on it, and I'm excited. This right here is my Russian cold hardy pomegranate. Yeah. This guy right here is called the white pomegranate. Yeah, it's coming out nice. I planted this guy last year. Pomegranates are foolproof. This is level 1 beginner's tree. Go ahead and go out there, buy yourself one, and just plant it anywhere. Full sun, desert, it'll grow. And believe me, once you start seeing them grow, you'll get hooked. I'm addicted to fruit trees, if you can't tell. But yeah, this is my Granada Pomegranate. This guy's coming out nice. I got these last year as sticks, and it's come out nice, you know. It's come out real nice. Right here we got a wonderful pomegranate, and check out the flowers on this guy. Look at these guys. This guy is real nice stuff. Right here we got another white pomegranate. So get yourself a pomegranate. It's level 1 beginners, foolproof, Oscar proof, Las Vegas fruit trees proof, and you won't regret it. Everybody should have at least one mulberry tree in their backyard. This is level 1 growers tree. Level 1. It's foolproof, Las Vegas fruit trees proof. You know, and it's loaded with mulberries. Check it out. See, they look nice. They have a nice flat plum one right here. Look at this guy. We got mulberries, and these guys are delicious. Delicious. Now, get yourself a mulberry tree, a female mulberry tree. The females produce fruit. Mulberry trees are ideal for out here in Las Vegas. Look at this mulberry. Amazing. Look, this is my nectarine. This is the sea nectarine. You could get these at Star Nursery. It's coming out real nice, you know. It'll take this full heat out here in Vegas. So get yourself a nectarine. As you guys could tell, I put netting around my raised bed over here because these little dogs, they like to go up here and destroy my fruit trees. They like to dig in the soil. So if you got fruit trees, make sure you guys also, as long as staking the trees, make a little barrier around them if you have dogs, rabbits, animals, or any type of animal around them, because they will get in there. And look, despite the fact that this tree got eaten by my dogs, despite the fact that they took out almost half the trunk of this mulberry tree, it's still growing out here. See, they took out half the skin of this tree, but despite that, this thing is still pushing out berries and growth. So make sure to get yourself a mulberry tree. Plant that guy anywhere in your backyard and it'll grow. Another beauty. We got our baby oranges. And I forgot what variety this was, but it has tons of little baby oranges in the making. Look, you can see there, baby oranges. Has tons of oranges on it. Whenever you go to pick out a tree, you wanna look for vigorous growth. If you see a tree that's limping, dieback, struggling, don't get that tree. You know, you want to look for the best looking tree, ones that is pushing out growth, vigorous, nice growth, one that has tons of blooms on it, tons of flowers. That tells you that a tree is a vigorous grower and it's ready to grow and push out growth. This is what I chose this tree when I first saw this at Lowe's like a year ago. This thing was vigorous and ready to grow. I was like, oh, look at this tree, I want it. And a year later, this thing is pushing out tons of oranges. We got my nopal right here. Got nopales. See, these nopales are happy. This is another one you want. It's called a prickly pear. The pads are edible. I always cook these with my carne asada. You clean these up from the thorns, you throw it on the grill, and they taste delicious. And look, it has baby nopales growing. You know, I water this thing. I don't even water this thing. That's how native out here to Las Vegas this thing is. And I'm still waiting for my tunas to come out. You know, the tunas, cactus, prickly pear fruit. I'm still waiting for those to come out. But in the meantime, I always eat these pads. Oh, check out. I got this guy yesterday. See, this right here is my baby at the moment. It's a dragon fruit. I'm starting to start growing dragon fruit. This thing gets full shade and it's pushing out growth. Look at those new growth buds right here. So that's something that I'm working on, is growing dragon fruit out here in Vegas. Dragon fruit, you do not want to put these in full sun. They hate full sun. They want to be in the shade, this tilted filter sun. And I got it under this big pine tree. So this pine tree shades my dragon fruit, and I'm excited to get some dragon fruit. Yeah. Look at my dogs. Nothing but trouble making. Look at them. My white dogs. They hear a noise, and these guys, they hear a noise and they come out patrolling, barking. These guys are my dogs. Oh, look at this orange tree that I got growing here. It's beautiful. Look at the foliage. I got this guy in filter sun. This thing gets morning sun and afternoon shade, and I think it's liking it there. Yeah. I'll drop a description down below of the guy that sells some really nice fruit trees out here in Las Vegas. No, give him a call. He's out there located in the outdoor swap meet. Tell him that Las Vegas Fruit Tree sent you. Mention me, Las Vegas Fruit Trees, and he'll most likely give you a discount. You know, make sure to mention me in the make sure to mention me if you do happen to go there. He has some nice trees. I'm excited to get this into this 25-gallon and let it sit there for about a month before I plant it, get it adapted to its environment before I plant it. I think it's gonna like it there. So yeah, you know, get out there and start growing, you guys. Don't be scared to kill a tree or two. That's fine. You know, things that grow out here, mulberries, pomegranates, Meyer lemons. If you're gonna start growing, get those 3 fruit trees. You won't regret it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and stay growing, my friends.